The T20 World Cup is finally back, and I'm going to predict all of the T20 World Cup. And we're going to start with the qualifying games, which is going to start today. And the first match is going to be Oman versus Papua New Guinea. It looks quite easy on the table. Oman is probably the favorite sides, but I think we should not count on Papua New Guinea as of yet. They got some decent players playing their first ever T20 World Cup, but I'm going to go with Oman in the first game. Bangladesh, Scotland. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's happening in fairly spin-friendly conditions, and Bangladesh should be winning this game. Ireland, Netherlands. I think this is going to be a pretty great game. In the last two T20 World Cups, they both teams have played quite thrilling games. The last one was, I think, a 5-over fixture, and the one before was the one in which Netherlands chased 190 odd runs in 14 overs to qualify. And this time I'm gonna go with Ireland because they look the more decent side. Sri Lanka, Namibia. Well, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. Sri Lanka should win this. Scotland, Papua New Guinea. Again, one of those games, and I think I'm going to go with Papua New Guinea here because I think they got a better decent spin attack than Scotland, and Scotland with their players, I think they will be having troubles playing the spin, and Papua New Guinea should win. I'm predicting Papua New Guinea to win the game against Scotland. Bangladesh, Oman. Another one of those games which can go either way. I mean, Bangladesh should win on paper, and I think they will, but Oman can spring up a tough challenge for Bangladesh. Namibia, Netherlands. Namibia, I think they did beat Netherlands in a warm-up game a few days ago, but I think this game, the world is pretty much sleeping on Namibia at the moment, but I think Namibia has got a decent squad, and I'm really looking forward to that game, and Namibia should win the game, I think. Sri Lanka, Ireland. Sri Lanka are one of those teams which should be beating all these teams hand down, but you never know with Sri Lanka, but I think they will win this game. So I will see what is happening currently in the group. Sri Lanka is leading currently with 2 games in, and Ireland is not far behind. Bangladesh and Oman are leading in Group 2 with Papua New Guinea and Scotland. Scotland probably out at that moment. Bangladesh, Papua New Guinea. Bangladesh should win the game and should book their spots in the next round. Oman, Scotland. This is a tough one, but I'm going to go with the home side, Oman, here to win and to qualify for the next round, which is going to be a big win for their country. Namibia, Ireland. Well, it's a tough one. It's probably a playoff for the Super 12s, and I'm gonna go with the more fancied Ireland. I want Namibia to win the game, but Ireland should be winning the game I'm not sure pretty easily, because they've got some decent players in Namibia, Gerard Erasmus, and they got David Weesey, who's pretty decent player. Sri Lanka, Netherlands, the next game. And I'm gonna go with Sri Lanka here to win, and that's it for the group stage for the first round. So if we see what has happened in the first round, which I've predicted Bangladesh to go through, winning all 3. Oman, the second team to go to the round of 16. From Group A, it's Sri Lanka and Ireland who have qualified. Namibia just 1 game behind the Netherlands, the winless side. Netherlands and Scotland are going to be the winless side, I've predicted. And out of the main round of the World Cup, Australia, South Africa. It's a tough one, and like all of them are tough. But Australia should win the game because South Africa, we all know, are having quite troubles with their rebuilding squad. And England, West Indies is the next one. It can go either way, but I think England has the better squad, and they got good spinners, which like Adil Rashid, and we've known West Indies having troubles with the leg spin. Sri Lanka, Oman. Oh, another one of those which Sri Lanka may lose, but they should not. India, Pakistan. Oh, this is one of the hardest ones to predict, but with India's form, I might predict India, but I want Pakistan to win, so I'm going to go with Pakistan. Who cares? Afghanistan, Bangladesh. Afghanistan to win, yes. Sure. South Africa, West Indies. This is a tough one, but I'm going to go with West Indies with the firepower. You can go. Pakistan, New Zealand at Sharjah, the small ground. Pakistan should win the game against New Zealand. With New Zealand backing out of the just 2 hours before the start of the play, Pakistan has got a bit of a rivalry thing going on with the New Zealanders. England, Oman. England should win this one easily. Bangladesh, Ireland. Tough one, but Bangladesh should win. Got good spinners. Australia, Sri Lanka. Australia should win that game too. West Indies, Oman. West Indies did lose to Afghanistan in 2016 when Afghanistan was kind of a team like Oman is currently, but West Indies should win this one. Pakistan, Afghanistan. It's gonna be. This is. I think this is more tough than India one because we tend to make the Afghanistan game quite a tough one for us. Pakistan should win. South Africa, Sri Lanka. I'm gonna go with Sri Lanka here because I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with them. Australia, England. England to win. Afghanistan, Ireland. Afghanistan should win this one easily. India, New Zealand. India, better side. England, Sri Lanka. England, definitely. South Africa, Oman. South Africa should win this game, yeah. Pakistan, Ireland. Pakistan should win. New Zealand, Bangladesh. New Zealand did lose to Bangladesh in Bangladesh, but this is not Mirpur, so New Zealand should win the game. India, Afghanistan. India. Australia, Oman. Australia should win. West Indies, Sri Lanka. Okay, so if you're gonna see what is happening with the points where the teams are currently, England and Australia are leading. Sri Lanka is not way behind, 4 points. South Africa, West Indies, and Oman are down. Pakistan, Afghanistan are leading. That's a surprise. India have played just 3 games. Bangladesh, New Zealand, and Ireland are behind them. West Indies, Sri Lanka. West Indies should win the game. New Zealand, Ireland. New Zealand winning. India should beat Bangladesh, as so Australia beating West Indies. England, South Africa. This might go either way. We're playing at Sharjah, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with South Africa because they've been on a losing run. They might go out of this tournament with this lose, but I'm predicting South Africa to win the game. New Zealand, Afghanistan. They're playing at Abu Dhabi, which tends to be the most spin friendly out of the three UAE venues where cricket is being played. So it's a larger fence, which means the spinners might come into play, and Afghanistan has got way better spinners than New Zealand, so I'm gonna go with Afghanistan's win here. Pakistan, Bangladesh at Sharjah. Pakistan got bigger hitters than Bangladesh. Yes, they got good spinners, but it's a short boundary. Pakistan should win. India, Ireland. It's an easy one. India should win this game. India, Australia. Okay, so we've gone to the semi-finals. So we've done the main rounds. So we're gonna see who have got qualified. Group 1, we have Australia with 8 points, and England also qualifying from Group 1 with 8 points. West Indies, Sri Lanka, South Africa, and Oman are the ones not qualifying. So I've predicted Pakistan to go into semi-final without a lose, which probably is not going to happen, but it's my prediction. So I've got Pakistan with 10 points first, India with 8 points. Afghanistan, New Zealand, Bangladesh, and Ireland are not gonna qualify anymore in this tournament. So we're gonna go to the semi-finals now. Australia, India. I'm predicting India to win, and they have not mentioned where this match is going to be played. More probably it's going to be in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, or maybe Sharjah. India, England. England, Pakistan. Pakistan should win. And then it is Pakistan, India. Sorry, I'm not going to predict this. I'm not going to predict this game. No. Thank you for watching. It's been a fun one. Thank you.